It was giving me like gospel goon, like godly goon, maybe.
Yes. Like, holier than thou hand.
Yes.
I'm
like on Saturday, I'd be in them streets, but on Sunday, I'd be in the choir. Hey, the dolls are here. The dolls are here. No, I'm playing. Welcome to yet another episode of Key and Carry, where we key
and we carry.
What's key? And I say shit over it.
And we're here for a cute Dallas gig. For Chasing Dallas. Mm-hmm. We've been wanting to review the show for the longest, but things kept getting in the way. From technology to work to just all niggas, all types of shit. And I'm playing.
Wait a minute.
Better late than never is what they say. How do you feel about Chasing Dallas so far? We've been keeping up with the episodes until now. So how do you feel about it so far?
I'm loving the season just as a whole. Every episode is something different. Like we've seen Ariel. Also, during this review, I'm going to address Ariel by her full name. So Ariel O'Hara Monroe. So every episode we've seen Ariel O'Hara Monroe slaying, grinding. Also, I feel like the title of the show should just be titled Chasing Ariel. Like literally, this is her show, and everybody else is just supporting cast at this point.
It was what it was, and the next thing you know, the kids was eating me like they have always been. Just this time, I make sure them bitches swallow.
No, I don't think you understand. I'm obsessed.
I mean, I do have a couple faves. Shout out to Tre Dior. But it's just so much Black entrepreneurship, so many like Black business owners, and the cast is so diverse in their profession. Like Dior is a hairstylist, Ariel is like a jack of all fucking trade. Ariel O'Hara Monroe, excuse me, is a jack of all fucking trade.
Like,
right?
What can't you do, Ariel? Like, I don't know how everybody else feels, but I felt like Dallas was kind of like, I still watched Dallas and Dallas was okay, but like the past seasons of Dallas compared to like the other franchises of chasing reality, like I don't know, I always feel like Dallas was kind of like behind, I don't know, in terms of like just being interesting, but like they brought it this season. Like I feel like the characters are really interesting. You have some really hard workers like Ariel, like you said, the first episode she literally started off making a dress in what seemed like 30 to 20 minutes. So I'm just like, it's good to see like somebody works
a whole foot in that dress.
Right? She came back in them heels too. I was like, girl, come on now. But anyway, but yeah, like you just have like super creative people, even like Dior, like we haven't seen him do any hair this season, but like we have seen him like talk about his shop and just like the way that he dresses. Like I just feel like it's a lot of creative and interesting people this season. Also really like the music. The music for the show is really good. The opening song is a banger.
Wanna get that bag? I need a bag. I need a bag.
The inner, I guess you would call them interludes. The songs that are playing throughout the show leading into the next scene are really good. And then like you said, Ariel got in a booth. Like that song, I'm gonna have to look for that song because like it was lit. Like
the fuck out of that goddamn beat.
Listen, she might be pregnant. She wrote that beat so good. She either pregnant or she got a Benz out of that because she wrote that beat like nobody's business.
Chasing Dallas, episode 5. Surprises on surprises.
I invited her to come sit with us. What you mean come sit with us?
I'm a messy bitch who lives for drama.
If we're talking about like in general, I will say one of the only negative points about the show is that, I mean, I can't say that the producers can like control this, but like, it just seems like a lot of petty drama and like not the funny, interesting petty drama, but the like, I don't know what's going on because it's so like, I don't know, like confusing and like specific and nuanced that I can't fully understand what is happening. And this person is talking and telling the story, but I still don't fully understand it. So then I just zone out. And by the time I come to, it's like, what happened? And then what happened? So I'm like, I guess I ain't the only one confused, child. Like, But yeah, that's my only note is like, I just wish that the drama was more interesting because right now it's giving like he said, she said, like middle school. You talking behind my back. No, I wasn't. Yes, I was. And it's kind of like, okay.
Some drama with some depth to it. Like,
yeah, nothing serious because you know we just came off some but,
like credit card. Like you stole my credit card, you slept with my man.
Couple notches
along that line.
Couple notches down. You know, like
you stole the credit card, but you didn't charge it. You stole it, but you didn't use it.
She stole the money.
She stole the money.
Aside from the petty drama, shout out to Auntie Imani Van Zap and that badass wig. You know what it gave me?
What?
It gave me Stuart Gilligan Griffin, that episode of Family Guy with him and Brian were house hunting. She had the bang and then it was kind of curled forward. I was like, here for it. I feel like I've been talking so goddamn long.
I have one thing to say.
Am I turning into Carrie D?
So what I said was exactly what he said. It was just the interpretation. I interpreted it as the show, and his conversation was specifically about him and Ariel and whatever show that they were participating in. When he told it to me, I didn't interpret it in such a manner. So when she got upset,
poor Carrie D. I like
honestly, Carrie, but
something about Carrie D makes me want to believe him because I just don't feel like he has a reason to lie unless he's like Academy Award winning actor, like, you know, devil in sheep's clothing. Like, I just feel like he's just too good natured to really be malicious. So I feel like when he's talking, I feel like he really is trying to explain himself, but he's just not good at doing that. So it just sounds like he's rambling. I just wanted to say,
I'm Reese motherfucking G, bitch. I'm that girl. I'm that girl.
I'm Reese motherfucking G, bitch. That girl. That bitch. Literally.
It was like last episode. So I went this entire week with that in my head. When I'm washing dishes, I'm Reese motherfucking G, bitch.
Ariel O'Hara Monroe's performance. I like the performance. Like I said, for the intro of the episode, I'm sorry. I thought the performance was dope. I thought the intro to the performance was let me backtrack because they didn't instantly jump into the goddamn performance. So let me put the pause. Let me press pause on that shit.
My ass been on pause, but I'm finna press play in a motherfucking millisecond.
Yeah,
I'm gonna press play in a motherfucking millisecond.
Yes.
But, like,
not to cut you off, but I just have this note. Carrie talks so fast, and I feel like that also adds to why he might not be fully understood.
D'Angelo from The Shit We Do for Love,
and I noticed that. No shade to our cousins in the South, but I feel like you have some people that talk really slow. Like, not like they're slow, but they just talk slow. Like, that's just like, you know, their speech pattern or whatever. I just need you to slow down, take a breath. They're not gonna jump you, Carrie. You good. Like, you all right. You all right.
Carrie even said to himself, like, I don't want no smoke with Dior and his family because I see how y'all get down. So
child, they ride together, they die together. It's very
either way.
No, I'm not trying to put that on them. But like, they seem like they click up.
You saw last episode how they fucking pulled up to Ariel O'Hara Monroe's like rehearsal.
Listen,
it wasn't even the fucking performance. They came in. Who the fuck is all this?
Listen, they stay rolling up together every scene. We rolling in deep. What's up? Like,
deep as fuck. The performance. Tre. Shout out to Tre in that goddamn outfit. The red boots, the red jacket, the wig, the glasses, and then his boyfriend was behind him with the fur on and the blonde hair, giving me a Star Smiles tea versus the girl 40 bars for Queen of the Ring.
What you gonna say? How I work at Best Buy and I'm a manager there? What you gonna say? How I look like a boy now since I cut my hair? What you gonna say? How I fuck with Rex and I'm not celibate? Or how I used to fuck with that nigga name is irrelevant.
There were a lot of looks this episode, like so many looks.
So
and we will go through all of
many.
them. But yes, Tre Howard's
Mhm.
unit was definitely one of those looks. And
Mhm.
when I tell you, you can tell that he knew that that unit was slaying because he was
Mhm.
who me? Oh, like I'm like, who is this flipping their hair every 5 seconds? I'm like, oh, that's Tre Howard.
Even Dior's white bubble jacket. Like the white bubble jacket, I think he had a white shirt underneath the red belt and the jeans. I thought that was interesting.
That was
Shout out
cute.
to in the winter. No shade King Pain, but
okay. But they and also in a warm climate. Word. No, but that's it's the winter. It's winter, so it gets a little chilly.
It's winter
in
Dallas.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So,
but and then behind Dior was Robert dressed in all black fit. I was like, yes, Mr. Robert. Kept it simple, but he had the jewelry on him, and it got me thinking. You sure look good in black, baby. Anybody that knows that reference, comment down below if if you caught that.
You know what Robert was giving me? He was kind of giving me a mix between New Jack City and Kirk Franklin. Like it was like a mix of those two.
Mm-hmm.
Like it was giving me like gospel goon, like godly goon, maybe.
Yeah, like, holier than thou hand.
Yes, like on Saturday I'd be in them streets, but on Sunday I'd be in the choir.
They was outside talking for like a good minute. I'm like, if y'all don't hurry up and get to this goddamn performance, that's literally what I'm tuning in for. But literally, the next thing is Ariel O'Hara Monroe's performance. Like, I thought the performance was dope. I love the intro. I loved how dark it was. I liked how mysterious, so serious. Shout out to all my Making the Band fans. But yeah, I thought the intro was mysterious. The choreography, the energy of her and the dancers, the audience is eating it up. Also, I like the fact that Reese said she designed her costume and all the costumes for her dancers. So Ariel O'Hara Monroe is grinding. She's one working woman. Like,
yeah, I like the
dedication.
performance. I thought it was cool how like it built up. Like they walked out and then they was like, kind of posing while like, she was coming out and then like they danced. And I like how she had like all different types of people. Like she had like, more full figure women, more skinny women. I think she had a dude in there. So like, I was like, okay, like I'm here for this. And they all getting it in a Louis Burberry. I don't know. I'm not a label person, but yeah, like they were getting it.
Louis.
Yeah. So they were getting it, She works hard for her money, and I hope someone sees how hard she works and how talented she is. And like, I mean, of course, she's already booked and busy, but I just hope she gets an even bigger opportunity from being on the show because she's taking full advantage of it.
Reese G read the fuck out of Carrie, D, Markel, and George for having floor seats.
Oh, I see that Dior has a section as well, so we can bounce back and forth, drinking up drink with each other. And then I see on the dance floor, sitting on a T-top table, George, Markel, and Carrie D. What happened? Y'all didn't make the list? Y'all not relevant enough? Oh, okay. Don't nobody know who y'all is, so y'all gotta sit on the floor. Okay. Maybe I should send them some bottle service over to the floor. But then again, I don't think there's no room to put a whole bottle on the floor.
Yeah.
It was like, y'all ain't gonna move? I was sending my bottle, but ain't no room on the floor for a bottle. I said,
what? Shame on you, Reese. I also wanted to, so we talked about looks, right? Another look that I noticed, and this look was also in, I think, the last episode, but Ariel O'Hara Monroe's Shanghai mob boss look.
Was that
in her confessional?
Was that the look with the Nicki bun?
Chinese Banks ponytail in the bun time.
Like she's a mob boss, but she runs a lot of her business out of like the local like Chinese restaurant. Like I was like, I'm here for this. Comment down below with your favorite look. If you had a favorite look, let us know what your favorite look was. How did you feel about Reese G's devil in a red velour suit tracksuit?
That was too much red for me. Way too much goddamn red for me.
It was definitely giving me devil in a red dress. Like I was living for it. He had the do-rag, the suit. I was just like, okay. Yes.
I'm gonna be trash can. I'm sorry.
What?
It wasn't so much the red tracksuit that was bugging me. It was the color context with the red tracksuit, the red velour suit. That was kind of just sending me. That was just irritating me. If he had just had his natural eye color with all that red, like, okay, it would have been a look. Like, I wasn't mad at the do-rag. You know I love a good do-rag, but
all this blood shit on the streets, and you chose to talk about that.
Come on, Kirk Franklin's top. Goodness.
Oh my God.
Child.
But yeah.
Let's hope with all this shit talking we've done in like the last 20 minutes, this episode is
right. Please pray with us, y'all, that this episode gets out. Because we always end up talking some shit and then it always fucks us up. I don't know if we be manifesting that shit or what, but I don't know.
Let's hope that this episode is uploaded for you guys.
Yes.
But yes.
But yeah, I definitely had to note that look.
Mm-hmm.
And then I said, everybody loves Raymond, but everybody hates Reese because they were all in that damn huddle talking shit about Reese too. I don't know what you be doing to the girls to make them so upset, but they was just. I was like,
oh
okay.
My goodness.
But yeah, they don't see it for him. I will say that this was another look that I wanted to know. Carrie D giving Alicia Keys early 2000s. I keep on falling in it. Definitely giving those tees back when she was a soft stud. I want to say he was definitely giving Alicia Keys soft stud tees. Like all he needed was the braids.
Once to get us hit with another defamation suit.
I'm not saying she is a stud. I'm just saying she was giving soft stud tees in that moment. She know that.
Girl's birthday party. Like I said, I like the energy. I like the theme. I thought the theme was really interesting and unique. I love movies from the 90s. So especially like a house party, class act, like any type of those movies, like I'm a fan hands down. The energy of the party, he was just surrounded by so much love. Like it was just good to see. He was also drunk as fuck. Like just the whole setup of the party was just so lit. Like there was a shot of like all the liquor and it was kind of like on a turnstile. And I was like, that's how the fuck you party. Like
right?
That's how you do it. Like,
and then he was like, what did he say? He gave
This bitch is messing up my floor.
and he was like, oh, you know, they made me give Reese G a lap dance. And I was like, from where we saw, it seemed like you volunteered, but you know, you were drunk. So, right. You know, anything goes. You could have thought he was a wall for all we know at that point. But yeah, he had a good time. He was drunk as hell. Hopefully he wasn't too hungover the next day. But yeah, it seemed fun. I loved his look. I loved, of course, his hair.
Yes.
Being don't tell me. Play. Damn. Kid.
Play was Blade Brown.
Can we
the Blade Brown?
Another look, Ariel in her snow bunny, all white. Snow bunny, no
don't do it.
Snow bunny,
don't do it.
Snow bunny, no Caucasus Mountains. But in her all white.
Wait. Well, I thought you was gonna say Snow Bunny, no Mariah Lynn.
Oh no, I wasn't thinking about her. But I wish I would have said that. Damn. That would have been way better than what I said. But
Snow Bunny, no Aquanetta from Martin.
Listen.
My goodness. Reese keeps his foot on Carrie D's neck. Like Reese is annoying, but he's funny as fuck. Like when he was talking about George being like, I guess George and his crew being like the Destiny Child.
And then you got LaToya Leckett, the one that can really sing, but don't really get too much shine. That's Carrie.
I was like, Reese.
I was screaming. I was like, okay, Reese, when you wanna read, you turn it up. When they gave Trey the shot and he spilled it, I put, Sydney, this bitch is messing up my floor. Not Reese's gift to Dior being him not acting a fool at the party. I'm like, bitch, you better bring an actual gift. The fuck? My gift to you is I'm not gonna act a fool.
Man, something a monetary value. Shit.
You are already supposed to not be doing that. What are you talking about?
Dior pulled out that Magnum, no Smith & Wesson.
Let me be more open around it and be playful.
Oh my god.
Man, drunk. And then Carrie D was in the back like, I could take somebody that can fit it. I was like,
goodness. Ooh, see, I was about to go low. Let's go on to the final scene of the show. Reese G's arbitration between Tre Howard and Drecember.
So I wanted to bring you guys together because, like I was just telling Drecember, he got a little upset just now.
Did you feel like Reese G was trying to get, because it's no secret that Tre Howard was king during the little meetup between Carrie D and Reese G. So do you think he was trying to get him back?
Definitely.
For that? Okay.
Definitely.
Definitely seemed like
definitely. But I put in my notes that Trey was like, bitch, go fix your shit first. You got like 5,000 things that you need to do first before you try to invent fixes. Like, Reese is literally beefed out with half the cast. Like, right. How are you trying to invent fixes between Tre Howard and Drecember? I thought that shit was funny. Like, I was like, bro. I also put in my notes, no shade. The privileged Livonian was in that scene looking tired. Like, you need sleep, baby. Yeah. Not a power nap, not an energy drink. Sleep about 8-9 hours. And
I don't
well really rested. Let me just say that. Just get well rested.
Very true. I just don't know how to feel about Drecember because he is funny, but I just feel like he's always so negative. And I feel like every scene that I've ever seen him in, I didn't watch The Retreat. So I don't know. Maybe he had some good moments on there, which changed. Okay, well, well, I tried anyway. Every time I see him, every scene that I've ever seen him in, he's always so negative and so nasty, and it's just like, I mean, if you want to be the villain, be that. Cool. Every show needs a villain. Every show, people love that, but I don't think it's gonna benefit you if you just continue to be this like negative, rude person all the time. Like we understand that you're really good at getting under people's skin. We understand that you're funny and you can, read. But I just feel like that is why he's so stagnant on these shows because you're just giving us the same thing over and over again. And I feel like that's why you haven't been able to propel yourself into a better situation, And it's like, no shade, but you've been on 3 shows, but I don't think you were able to capitalize off of any of them. No shade. Like, I feel like you were always either like on it sporadically or you got kicked off or, it was about drama. You didn't really get to show what you do or who you are or how we can relate to you. So it's just kind of like, I don't understand why we can't get Drecember, because I feel like Drecember seems like a smart person. He seems, like he seems like he has things to offer. It just seems like every time he gets on screen, it's just like, I'm good at bringing the drama, so that's what I'm gonna bring, So
what's interesting? On, I believe, the last episode of G Status, shout out to G Status. Remember when I
might be coming back?
No, actually, I did see that.
That's what I heard.
I'll take that back because I was gonna say he said that he was gonna befriend or stop hanging around 4 because 4 was so negative. Now that I'm thinking about it, it was 4 that was saying he was gonna stop hanging around Drecember because Drecember
was the issue. I guess because even before that, like Drecember was negative. So it's just like, I don't have a problem with him being negative at times. I don't have a problem with him reading people and getting under people's skin. I just feel like every time we see you, it's a negative, like you're arguing with somebody and we don't know. Like he talked about how he has a do-rag line, like, and I know this is his first scene on the show, but it's like, are we going to get to see that? Or are we just going to get you arguing?
Right.
You know? And it's like, it's unfortunate because if you have things to offer, lead with that. You know, it's like, I don't know. He just always like, I feel like he has something, but he just doesn't get to that point where he can show it, you know? So, but yeah, he threw shade at Imani Van Zab, calling her uncle. I was like, girl, that's tired. Like, that's the easiest read is, oh, we all know she's auntie, and you're like, well, uncle. And it's like, okay, that was so easy. But I do think it's interesting that he's on this show. Like, I know he moved to Dallas. I wonder how much he's going to be on the show because I don't think he's in the credits. So, or he's not like, he's not in the opening credits. So I don't know how much of the show he's going to be on, but I'm interested to see like what he has to offer. Hopefully he don't leave nobody at a fabric store blowing up his phone. But, Tre's confessional look for this scene, very cute.
Was that the hat, the brown shirt, and then Trey was turning on some looks this episode.
It was definitely giving me something from Beyonce's self-titled. It was either giving me, I want to say either No Angel, Formation, or Daddy Lessons. One of those three.
Oh,
he just needed some toy guns. Was it like a holster he had?
Yeah.
I just wanted to see some, you know. I don't know.
He should have grabbed that Smith & Wesson from his father. Put out that Magnum, no Magnum PI.
Listen,
baby.
The gold wrapper. Like, oh my God. But
ooh, that's the real Dog Pound USA right there. You know I was going there.
You know what? I'm surprised you haven't talked about some of the gentlemen from this show, but you know what? We gonna go right on along. From Troy's salacious mind. When Drecember was like, I don't know what your issue is with me. Like, he like went through, I guess, the little mishap that they had.
You just want to have a problem with me because I thought that we was cool. I really did.
They don't like you.
And then Tre Howard just sat there and was like, I just don't like you. It was just like, I was like, oh, well.
You could tell Drecember was kind of prepared for like another answer. And they called him out guard. He was like, well, bitch, you don't have to like me.
Right. It's a bunch of bitches that don't like me. Like, okay. Well, I mean, why are you mad about this one? Like,
yes, I was living for Drecember versus Tre Howard. Like, this is what we talk about. People read each other for films, go back and forth. No need to get physical.
Right.
Just stay seated and just verbally spar.
You can't go to jail for reading.
True.
You know, so
you also can't catch a cease and desist from reading.
It depends. It depends on how you
True. If it's
facts.
If it's facts.
Mm-hmm.
If it's facts.
I also was living for this is a $60 scarf from Urban Outfitters. I've never heard somebody like brag about buying something from Urban Outfitters. I don't care how much it is. I've never heard somebody brag about it. Like, but that killed me. And then when he said,
oh baby, I flew here. And guess what, girl? I flew here spirit, girl.
He's funny, but I just need him to like channel that into something that's not an argument. Why do people got to get into arguments with you for you to show how funny you are, you know? So, but yeah, I also put Reese G is annoyed, but you asked for this shit. You put them together. You knew that you
right
gonna give. So
yeah, but you asked for this shit. Like also like once they really started going back and forth, Tre Howard in December, he got like a text. So I was wondering if that was somebody like maybe next door or like the property owner that was like maybe texting him to tell them to shut the fuck up because they was making up too much noise, keeping up too much noise. That's been replaying in my mind since this episode is aired, but He asked for it. They was on 10, and
I like how Tre Howard got up and walked away. I thought that was, good. Because it's like, I can only argue with you for so long. And then it's like, no shade, but it's like, what would you really have to argue with Drecember about? Like, I just I feel like, I don't know. I have nothing to really talk to you about, especially just seeing what Tre Howard has done so far. I just feel like I would have just got up and left. Like,
I'm gonna do something the devil ain't never did to you, baby. Leave you alone.
Let me go do some sketches or some shit, or I don't know, try to see if I can get a new client or something. Like, it would just fuel me to like do better, because I'm like, no. But yeah, I know he's on the show, but I just want to reiterate that Sherrod and Drecember are one and the same coin. Like, no shade, but I know they hate each other. But
yes, our first S dot reference in like a month.
Yeah, shout out to S dot if you ever watched it. Yes, S dot.
Big shout out to S dot.
Love him.
Yes.
Our Michigan brethren. We'll definitely review the next episode. We'll try to have this out super quickly. But yeah, like, definitely like talk to us in the comments. Let us know what you thought of the episode and like our comments. How did you feel about all the looks? What was your favorite look from this episode? Because these looks from this episode were good. So let us know like, what looks you liked. And how do you feel about the drama? Do you feel like it's just kind of like, I don't know, boring, mundane?
Yeah.
Or are you into it? How do you feel about it? But yeah, like, we're excited to kiki in the comments, key and carry in the comments.
And just let us know your general thoughts of the show. Like, or how are you feeling the show so far?
Right.
Like I said, it's bringing it, but we're excited as always to chat with you guys in the comments. And like Damon always says, comment below for a chance for your comment to be read on the next review of Chasing Dallas, or the next review we do.
We're back to doing that.
Yes. So
also,
definitely comment.
Yeah, and also like and subscribe. We're trying to get our subscribers up. We're trying to definitely trying to get our subscribers up, trying to get to 1,000 so that we can like start making posts in the community tabs. And like, there are a lot of other features that come from getting 1,000 subscribers. So please subscribe, please like, and thanks for keying and carrying with us. This has been Key and Carry, where we key
and we carry.
I'm Damon.
I'm Troy.
And we will see y'all in the next one. Peace.
Yes.